Hello everyone and welcome back to Belvedere and Abbey Garden Farm. It's coming up to, I think it's December the 17th today, I'm not sure. Anyway, we've had some cold weather and we've had another named storm come through. I'm going to take you into the back of the garden. What's hopefully going to be the poultry yard by the time we're finished. And we now have a chicken house and coop and thing. Yeah, it's rather interesting. Trying to work out that there's condensation on there. Constructed this thing, painted it with preservative, and we just had rain and storms. I've tried to tarpaulin it, and the tarpaulins are just being ripped or blown straight off. It was that gusting gale force winds, about anything up to 30-40 mile an hour winds gusting through here, so utter nightmare. I've managed to weight down some of it. Now it's not finished yet, it has got the preservative on, but everything has just got soaked. I'll just come down here. You'll also might notice that the ground's not level. I need to remove this piece of cardboard we put down to try and just stop the damp getting to everything at the minute. The plan with this is I'm going to put it on some paving slabs which I've bought, just on the core corners, and then we'll either use sand or some of this soil, which we had to move this mound of soil to try and sort of level up the land. And we've still got this pile of junk here which is going to be moved, but yeah, this whole area will be where the chickens are going to be kept. I'm going to have a shed on this site, and then where I'm standing here, compost bin, water butt he's cleaning, and then we're going to have a hopper for leaves that's going to sit on this one here. We've already done this new fence here, which just needs finishing up at the ends, and our back fence, which is relatively new. It's quite nice this end of the garden because we're not near any other houses really. I mean, the house is all the way down there, and we don't back onto any residential property this side or over the fence this side, so it's actually ideal for keeping noisier birds and things can come and live down here. I'm going to take you into the greenhouse, which is still a complete mess because I've basically been using it as a shed. If I can find what I did with them, yeah, here they are. Now, when we're moving that soil, we found all these bulbs sprouting. I think I'm almost certain they're daffodils, but my partner Anna suggested that why don't we plant these up, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some square sort of pots, and we'll plant these back up and see what they do. I don't want to leave them any longer in case they dry out, but I've got these here which we were going to use for sunflowers, but I might prepare two of those. I've got some polystyrene here. This was the packing for the chicken house, and what we'll do is we'll use that, put that in, break it up, put it in the bottom, and then we'll use some of the compost in these sacks here. This is our own compost we've emptied from the bins, and I may use some of that topsoil which I showed you earlier, which is there, and we'll plant these bulbs and see what they do. If they are daffodils and they survive, we might put them out in the front of the house, but anyway, I better get on with that. Okay, and there we are. So I've potted up the majority of these into these two troughs. Yeah, I reckon they're daffodils that have either been disturbed when we were moving soil around. There's just bulb after bulb after bulb that are kind of sprouted. No idea they were there. I think because we've had such a mild December that they basically come up early. So I don't know how well these will do, but I've dumped them in the sort of soily compost and that pile. It was damp enough and there was enough nutrients in it because it came off an old compost stack which we moved. So we'll put those there, we'll see how they do. If they sprout into anything nice, put them out the front. If they don't, we'll clear them out and reuse these troughs probably for sunflowers. I'll just show you the closhed beds quickly. These have taken a right battering. We've had 2 or 3 storms now and they're just absolutely sodden, but basically beans in that one, runner beans in that one, peas are under here, And then we're attempting to grow garlic, which is what's all in here. This is where the corn was earlier this year, which didn't do particularly well because of the drought. Corn's going to go on top of the potato bed. This is the remains of another compost bin we need to move, and there's the old growing bags from the greenhouse that I'm slowly getting through. So this one needs processing. Corn's going there, and then potatoes are going to go in this one and in this one, which is the plan for the new season. And then we're hoping on this bit of land that we were going to put poultry pens on, but I don't think we need to now. We've got enough space the other side of the fence. So here we're going to put a new bed in, and we're hoping to use this space to grow pumpkins, squashes, things like that, which completely failed on me last year. But they have done quite well on this more sort of woodland area at the back. So that's the plan, and then we need to have a general tidy up. And also we need to winterproof the greenhouse, because I want to get stuff going in it in the spring or February time, and we haven't got enough space in the house for all the seeds I want to set off. So we want to line this with above where we're at, got a paraffin heater which we're going to fit inside, and hopefully we can get that a warm space so we can get all our seedlings off and running. And yes, that's sort of roughly where we're at. So there's lots and lots to do. Fruit patch down here. The strawberries that went in beginning of this year, transferred from my mother's old address. No idea the variety, they're just amazing strawberries though. They're doing alright, they've taken over the entire fruit bed, which is fine. We've got blackcurrant bushes are in here. I want to put raspberry bushes in here, in this space, to fill this gap in the hedge of next door. All this space down here we need to figure out what we're doing with, because it's not really being used for anything at the moment. Pond up the top we'll leave as is. So yeah, there's lots of plans, lots of things I want to do. These raised beds need repairing at some point, they have actually rotten. But I'm going to try and eke another year out with them if I can, before I have the expense of having to replace the wood. And then we're going to try and grow some chamomile and mint and things in this bed here, which doesn't do an awful lot. It's a bit awkward really, but we're going to try and grow something like that if we can. Right, so that's roughly where we are at the moment. So I won't be posting again probably until the new year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanks so much for watching me here on the Belvedere and Abbey Garden Farm channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as ever, I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.